I'm here with episode 2 of season 1 of XCOM. Dual XCOM weekend isn't something I'd normally do, but consolidated the Weathercraft WhatsApp group. They all said leave the C++ for later, and the Weathercraft episode is still trying to get sorted out because of real life issues with various TeamSpeak apps like Discord and TeamSpeak itself, in-game issues with the server, so all of that nonsense. And another reason that I wanted to do another XCOM video this soon is because on the last video I actually got a really nice comment. I forget what the person's name is, I'll have to check that, but it'll be a picture of the comment on screen now. First of all, thank you as a South African content creator. That was a really heartwarming comment to see. Second of all, they have asked why I'm doing a better 14 playthrough as opposed to a 1.0 playthrough. I can't remember if I said this in the original series, but I did reply to that comment, and for anyone else who is too lazy to go back and see, I just prefer better 14 to Long War 1. I think it feels more like a Long War mod as opposed to vanilla itself. 1.0 feels very close to vanilla for me, almost like they went away from Long War and back to vanilla, but just added a few more things. That being said, as I said to this person, I am going to be doing a 1.0 playthrough when this campaign, or when we beat the campaign on beta 14, especially if there's enough demand for it. So that is something to look forward to when this one is done. I think that's all I need to say. Nothing else has really changed much in the base, apart from I changed out one person to be me. I believe it was I can't remember who was in the slot. Doesn't matter. This is me. Don't ask. I look nothing like this in real life. And that was also in preparation for the very difficult mission that we have waiting for us in Canada. Problem with the swarming is there's pretty much guaranteed going to be drones on this mission, and to deal with drones this early on is an absolute nightmare. So I think what I'm going to do, this isn't something I'd normally recommend for early game XCOM, but I'm actually going to fatigue or exhaust our assault and scout. Now, this is again a change that happened in Long War. After missions, your soldiers will no longer be plain active. They will go into a fatigue time for anywhere between 3 and 5 days. This can get longer if they are promoted officers and get shorter with OTS upgrades. Varies, you get the point. You can take a fatigued soldier on a mission, but then it exhausts them, which has the same effect as wounding. And exhausted soldiers are, I think, anywhere between 7 and 11 days of exhaust time by default, and then any wounds that they get in combat are stacked on top of that. So if you lose 1 hit point, it'll be around 15 days, is the way I see it. That being said, for this difficult mission, I want someone reliable who's able to take out enemies at close range, and that is what Galrod is going to be doing for us with a shotgun. When we run into some drones or some sectoids and we really need that last one to die, he's going to be the one running and gunning up to them and shotgunning him in the face, hopefully from a flank. This is also an urban block map, which is going to be very good for scouts. Generally very good close combat situations in urban blocks. Idris is also coming along as our scout. I want someone who can run those overwatches for pretty much the same reason that Galrod is going to be joining us on this mission. So that's why these two are going to be exhausted. I don't feel the need to exhaust anyone else. They're not going to be as crucial, I would say, as these. So I'm going to put in some other people into the squad. Where am I? I'm here. We'll get King in. We will get... where's Lightning? And I will customize these guys once they've been promoted, so don't worry. Who else do I want joining us? We'll put Ark in. Ark's cool. So that's gonna be the squad. I'm gonna get them up quick and then I'll explain the plan. Alright, so this is the squad, and Yeah, follows the plan. I did give you an SMG, right, King? Carbine, sorry. Yes, I gave you a carbine. Okay, so Galrod taking a shotgun for those close range shots, as well as a sidearm shotgun for when this one goes out of ammo. I think more shots is going to be much more important than mobility and the extra couple of tiles we're going to get from taking a normal pistol on a swarming, just because of the amount of enemies that they are and also the difficulty that they're going to be at this early on in the game. Idris being our scout, we want to give her as much mobility as possible without sacrificing much. So I've given her a flashbang for basically being support, as well as a battle scanner so she can see what's up ahead. She's also packing the SMG, so very low damage, very high mobility, very important for a scout, me running overwatches with her and whatnot. I have left the normal tack armor on though. I don't feel completely safe leaving people without full armor on in this game. But for quite a contrasting reason, I have put tack vests on both Lightning and King. They're going to be our medics. They're not going to be doing much in the way of fighting. If there's a kill lined up for them, they can snag it. Otherwise, they're going to be staying out of the line of fire, and they need to be there to basically assist anyone in need. So I want to give them even more mobility, if at all possible, without sacrificing much in the way of firepower, so that if it does come down to them having to take out an enemy on the way, they are somewhat capable of doing it with their carbines. I'm also giving them ceramic plating for that extra 1 hit point of armor to make up for the fact that they're taking tack vests. Otherwise, me and Ark are going to be taking the standard AP flash loadout. HEs, as I said in the first episode, not really great on people who don't have sapper. So AP is going to be much more reliable for taking out enemies, and the flashbang, well, they're just useful all around, and you'll hopefully see why when down the ground. So that being said, let's launch, find out which map, and hopefully not die.
Visual on the mission site, setting down.
The drop site for this operation will be in Canada. Alien activity continues to surge within several major cities. Our response is crucial to minimizing the spread of panic.
Well, if this is the map I'm thinking of, then we can have a fantastic time or a hell ride, to say the absolute least. I'll explain once we're down on the ground, but if Big Sky can manage to pull off the correct spawn again, we won't have as much of a problem, so let's get down there.
Central, this is Big Sky. Strike team is touching down now. Standing by for your orders.
Roger, Big Sky. Reading you 5x5. Strike 1 has the green light for deployment.
Well, it's not ideal, but the standard vanilla spawn is a lot worse. And this is in fact the very map we got slaughtered on the second episode of the original series, where Roach was about to kill 2 sectoids off the roof of this building, and then they somehow destroyed her cover. Then again, same thing, being hit with plasma a few times, it's gonna probably die. And I'm going to be quite frankly honest, I'm not entirely sure how to take this map from this spawn. I might hug this truck until we can get around here, and then use this line of sight blocking to escape from any enemies. But we're actually slap bang in the middle of the map. It doesn't get much worse than that. They're going to be able to flank us from whatever side, so I think if anything, obviously this side would be preferable. And I might use Idris' scanner to make sure that this area over here is clear, and then we can bolt to this side. If not, we're going to have to make a run for this side and hope that the enemies scurry away this way instead of coming towards us. Otherwise, take them out at close range. I don't know what else to say. I'm going to move this very slowly, not care at all about meld, and hope that we can move this way. With that said...
Headed there now.
And first turn contact is very likely on a swarming, so even that is a scary move to make.
Battle scanners up.
That is very, very good. Okay. I don't want to step out any further than what we've already scouted, so I'm just going to bring everyone in line here. Steadying weapons. That, I feel, is going to be a lot more reliable than plain Overwatch. You know, you can be surprised like we were in the first mission, but that's still based on chance. Ooh, that's bad. Have they seen us? Okay, they haven't seen us. Now, these are the little buggers I was talking about, drones. They are incredibly difficult to kill. One, because they're hardened, which means they have inbuilt damage resistance just because. If you one-shot one of these guys, you're an absolute legend, especially at this level. Second of all, they can fly, and flying automatically gives them the half cover bonus and makes them much harder to hit. I mean, what else is there to say? They're hardened flying units that get half cover bonus for no good reason, in addition to damage reduction. They don't do a whole lot of damage, which is a bit of a saving grace, but it adds up over time. For every shot you miss against them, they're almost guaranteed to hit one against you, because obviously flying means they get higher ground. Higher ground means aim bonuses. Fun. So I hate drones. So they're probably going to continue coming this way, but they obviously can't take cover behind cars and things, so as weird as it sounds, it's probably safest to stay out here and let them come to me, especially if I can sneak around this way without being an idiot about it. It'll work. Put Galrod in this position and let them come towards me. On grounded drones are the best. They're golden opportunities. If we have sectoids, they are running. Does anyone? You could get into position. Where are they? So they're now running to there. Probably isn't going to get you seen. If that fails, they come towards us and we AP them anyway. As long as we don't see any sectoid. No. Play it smart. Play it safe and play it smart. How? Let me get away from this nightmare. I think staying out in the open one more turn is the answer here. And I'm glad we did, because they have now buggered off inside that window breaking. But there are sectoids that side as well, which is a problem. Okay. Just moving behind this car, so. Oh, he can move up very silently, very slowly.
Got something over here.
Well, that's not what I wanted to see. But they are clustering, which is a good thing. As long as no one else comes to join them, it'll be golden. How much of an AP can you land over here, Ark? Ooh, a pretty good one. A pretty good one. And for their rubbish aim, you're probably safe in full cover alone. That being said, it'll probably be better for us to wait for them to come towards us a bit more. If these guys have mobility, see, they now can run out of the fight. King has nowhere to go though. Neither does Idris actually. That's something I didn't fully think through. If you move there, you're seen. If Galrod moves here, he's seen. You could move up here. Or just in, that's the problem. What the problem for us so long, maybe lightning? No. And here they start. Maybe that AP isn't so bad after all. That's the damage reduction I was talking about. That's a BS. My turn.
Eat this.
Hey, one drone down is definitely gonna help.
That's affirmative.
King, move to the side. Let's get into cover. And Idris, you're in a little bit of a problem, not gonna lie. Are those drones going to see me? Is it pretty much a given they're going to see me? If they don't, that would help. 1, 2, where's this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. They might not. But they won't because that's a diagonal. You know what? Better face 7 drones and not die than face 3 drones and die. And not seen. Okay, that's fine, because they're moving in our turn, they won't actually get a shot against us. That's much better. You're closing in on this side, that's fine. Wait, what? Oh yeah, did I mention that XCOM sometimes does that? It'll just decide to give them an extra turn. Yeah. Thank you, Galrod. And that's what I was talking about, the shotgun. Oh, but that's a problem. Oh no. I might land up evacing this, to be honest.
Watch the flanks.
Okay, he's coming close, that's fine. We can shotgun him. But you, we can't shotgun. Good AP there? Oh, I don't know. These sectoids are going to make it very difficult for us. They are clustering for an AP right there. Wait, does anyone actually still have an AP on them? No one still has an AP on them. I'm very strongly considering evac for this mission because to get out of this alive, you can't run anywhere. You could take cover behind this car, but what good will that do you? Well, quite a lot if we can get rid of the rest, but keyword here if. And I don't know, this doesn't seem like a fight worth ifing. I mean, these guys can move far, surprisingly far. They'll be able to flank him over here if we don't take them all out, which is good as true. So as much as I don't want to just quit in like the first 3 turns, we might have no alternative. Should never have wasted these 2 APs. So something to learn for future reference: don't waste your APs on a single drone. Bring more HEs and APs. But you can take this opportunity now to run. I don't know. This is Long War. This is XCOM. Absolutely bizarre. We've got such good odds to hit all of these guys. Except that guy. You can't even see this guy. And now we have sectoids inbound. So the one alternative, obviously, if we shoot this guy with these two and he dies, great. Take over behind this car, maybe focus our fire on this one and in this one. But if that doesn't work, they're good as dead rookies. And that's not really something I want to chance this early on. I know I'd be chicken if I didn't try, but Can you actually move? You can move here, which for some reason is a flank. Oh no, that's flanked from those guys. No. Okay, this definitely isn't gonna work. This is just gonna end badly. We need to evac. Sorry, Canada, we will come back for you. I know it seems chicken, but this, hear me out, this is a swarming as the second mission of the campaign. And that happened 2 days after mission 1. Now this isn't even supposed to happen in of its own, let alone the fact that it's a swarming. With this many rookies? No. So, sayonara.
Central, Big Sky is coming home. Mission aborted.
If we had more grenades, sure. If we had more assaults, sure. If we had anything more with sheer power on that mission, sure. But that was just going to get everyone killed, and then we would have no one to defend people later on in the campaign. So I think that was the better of the two worlds. No one is dead, and that is the important thing.
We will be in touch, Commander.
Yes, I'm sure you will. Now North America is panicking like crazy. Did you see what went on in your homeland? Yeah, I know. That is a problem. But what can you really do? I'll leave it up to you guys to debate down in the comment section whether that was the right decision or not, but I don't see any way we could have taken that. Any safe way, anyway.
Excavation complete.
Oh, excavation. Oh yeah, I should probably explain my plan with the base here. So I said obviously this is going to be my power line. On this side I want to go uplink, 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 uplink. Maybe some on this side as well. Eventually turn those all into satellite nexuses later on in the game. This over here is going to be my 2x2 workshop block, and this my laboratory block, or other way around, doesn't really matter. Well, whatever comes first, I guess. Now, in Long War, again, this is another change. You can't actually get scientists and engineers by building laboratories and workshops, respectively. You have to get them as mission rewards. But what labs and workshops do is they still provide powerful adjacency bonuses. So with a 2x2 block, you get each lab or workshop getting a bonus from 2 adjacent labs slash workshops. So that becomes a very powerful bonus for later on, and the earlier on you get started with it, the better. So that is my plan with these 8 here. This is going to be my power line, so fission, steam, or thermo fission. Don't entirely know what I'm going to do with this side just yet. So with that out of the way, can we build anything else in engineering? Maybe something that'll actually help us not die next time? How much money do I have? I can't see behind my recording HUD. Is it 181? I'm actually considering building one of these guys. This isn't something I've done, but that could help. 15 days. That could definitely help. How many satellites? We're building 2 satellites as opposed to just 1. You know what? I'm gonna do it. For the sake of not having to leave in the first 10 minutes of the mission next time, I'm gonna do it.
Commander, we're tracking
Are you
several
kidding me?
reported abductions via the hologlobe. I've got the coordinates locked in.
Those aliens do not like North America. And this time we have no assault and scout to go on with us. We do have an engineer. Might get a chance to redeem ourselves and decrease panic across North America. Where are we fighting? Beulah, but another urban large structure. No wait, the other one was urban block. I feel like there's a lot of urban large structure maps except the construction site. Construction site is going to be a nightmare, but anyone else we can feasibly take with an engineer and an infantry. So this one, hopefully, will go better. Why are they swarming North America like that though? That is bizarre for the first mission. I get that it's impossible difficulty, but they're not supposed to do that. Oh well. Again, that is going to be next episode's worry. Hopefully we don't have to, no, we're not going to evac the next mission. That is a promise now. If it is construction site, we're going to have a hard time. I'm going to bring every promoted person in here, even the Rocketeer. We're just going to need sheer firepower. So with these two explosives masters combined, this guy with his Overwatch Valkus, it's going to go better. But until then, the debate is open. Did I make the right decision, yes or no? What would you have done better if this was you playing? But until then, let us Skyrim out. I am well aware of the fact that the recording has not ended yet. I don't actually know why I'm sticking to it. Bradford looks nice. Bradford with the wolf, not Bradley. What more do you want to hear? There's an argument going on, it's supposed to be going on in the comment section now. Did I... You know what, you guys are making me feel guilty.